Mauser C96. The Mauser C96, known universally as the Broomhandle due to its distinctive wooden grip shape, is a German semi-automatic pistol first produced in 1896, designed by Paul Mauser's company and engineered by Federal Brothers. It was one of the first successful semi-automatic pistols to see widespread military and civilian adoption, and one of the first to achieve international commercial success. The Mauser C96 emerged from the fertile collaboration between the Mauser Company and the firearms engineers Federal Brothers, who had acquired rights to a locking system developed by inventor Hugo Schmeisser. Production began in 1896 at the Mauser factory in Oberndorf, Germany, and the pistol quickly attracted attention from military and commercial customers worldwide. The C96's most recognizable feature is its unusual broomhandle grip, which extends behind the shooter's hand and includes an attachment point for a shoulder stock. This stock could be holstered in the leather holster that formed part of the standard package, transforming the pistol into a carbine-like weapon with improved accuracy at range. This combination of pistol and carbine was revolutionary for its time and contributed significantly to the C96's appeal among military customers. The internal mechanism of the C96 is remarkably sophisticated for its era. The pistol employs a toggle lock action similar to the Luger's later design, with a 6-position toggle that locks securely into the frame during the firing cycle. The magazine is located ahead of the trigger guard and is loaded using a stripper clip through the top of the receiver. The standard magazine held 10 rounds, though later variants offered varying capacities. Military adoption came rapidly. The German army tested the C96 but initially rejected it in favor of the parabellum Luger, though they did purchase limited numbers for certain cavalry units. However, the pistol achieved significant export success, with large orders from China, South Africa, and South American nations. Perhaps most notably, the pistol was adopted by the cavalry forces of the German Empire, where its accuracy and rate of fire gave mounted units an advantage over enemies equipped with slower firing revolvers. The Chinese market proved particularly significant. Tens of thousands of C96 pistols were exported to China during the early 20th century, where they were used extensively during the warlord era and the Chinese Civil War. Many of these pistols were acquired by various warlord factions and later by communist and nationalist forces. The pistol's robustness and reliability made it well suited to the harsh conditions of Chinese warfare. During the First World War, the German military found itself with insufficient numbers of Luger pistols and turned to the C96 as a supplementary sidearm. C96 pistols saw service in the trenches, particularly among stormtroopers and other specialist units that valued the pistol's high capacity and accuracy. The Germans also produced a shorter, more compact variant called the C96M714, sometimes called the Broomhandle in its own right. The weapon gained legendary status through association with notable figures. Perhaps most famously, several Soviet pictures from the Russian Revolution show Lenin and other Bolshevik leaders armed with C96 pistols, establishing the weapon's revolutionary credentials. The pistol also appeared in the hands of British officers who purchased them privately for the same reasons that made them popular with German cavalry. The combination of firepower, accuracy, and the optional shoulder stock. Post-war production continued with the C96A variant, introduced in 1930 with a slightly modified toggle action and an 8mm barrel to accommodate the standard 8mm Mauser cartridge. However, the Nazi government placed significant restrictions on civilian ownership of such weapons. and military orders declined as Germany rearmed under the new regime. Production of the C96 continued in various forms until 1937, with over 500,000 pistols produced across all variants. The design influenced subsequent firearms development, and its combination of pistol and carbine influenced military thinking about personal weapons for specialist troops. The Mauser C96 occupies a unique position in firearms history as one of the first semi-automatic pistols to achieve genuine military adoption and commercial success. Its innovative toggle lock mechanism established design principles that influenced subsequent weapons, including the famous Luger pistol. The combination of pistol and detachable shoulder stock also pioneered concepts of personal weapons versatility that continue to influence firearm design today. The C96's global reach demonstrated the international nature of the firearms trade in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Adopted by German cavalry, purchased by Chinese warlords, carried by Bolshevik revolutionaries, and privately owned by